Hey everyone, Andrew Bryanton back here for my fifth video blog, and today what I'm going to go into is the running shoe. So I've been through lots of running shoes, as I'm sure you have as well, not only different shoes but actual different makes of shoes also, and I've tried lots of different kinds, and probably about 10 years ago I found one that I really liked, and I have not deviated from it since. They are extremely expensive. They're about $170 US if you don't get them on sale or don't get them on clearance or anything like that. I try and, as best I can, buy the ones on clearance, the ones going out of stock or whatever, but sometimes I'm stuck buying it for $175 US, but it's well worth it. And when we put as many miles or kilometers as we do, we need to make sure that we're helping our feet and giving us the best chance for the best times as well. So the shoe that I'll show you, and it's a little bit worn out, and I don't get paid commission or anything on these shoes, but I just like them that much. They're called Newtons. So if you look up Newton running, you'll find these shoes. And what's special about these shoes is really the technology they have on the bottom of the foot. So you can't really tell too much that way, but when you look at it this way, and again, mine are worn out a little bit, but they've got these tabs. So there's five tabs along here, and they just raise out of the shoe a little bit towards the front of the foot. And basically what it helps you do as a runner is it helps you have or helps you land on the right part, the fore part of your foot, without even having to think about it, because those are raised a little bit higher, so it makes you land on the part of the foot that you should be landing on. So that's why I like these so much. Now unfortunately they do wear out pretty fast, like these tabs that are on there. For me anyways, I can only usually get about maybe 4 months out of them. Not like I'd really want to keep them that long anyways, because I'm like most people, I pronate, so you can see here towards the inside of my foot, or sorry, the outside of my running foot that's is wearing out anyways. So, but these shoes here, not only do they have that technology built in just to make sure you're getting the best running form, but also they're super lightweight, and that's another reason. This one here is around 8.5 ounces, so it's a lot lighter than I've found for a lot of shoes that are out there. And lightness is really key. Not only just that you have the right form, but just that it is a light shoe. And I compare like to wearing one of my other shoes that's around 10 ounces, and it probably is about 5 to 10 seconds slower per kilometer. Just that extra couple of ounces when you're lifting those feet over and over again, it makes a big difference. And anything you can do to make sure you have like an adequate shoe, but that is as light as possible, and if it's got this built-in technology like I mentioned, even better for that part. You got to be careful. I try and sort of run these into the ground literally, and you do have to be careful because sometimes I've run into injuries because I do overpronate, and I try and keep them going for 5-6 months, and my Achilles starts to hurt, and you eventually learn that, okay, I need to dole out another $175 or whatever and get another pair, rather than trying to run these even further into the ground and running into injuries. So those are really, like I said, if you want a good shoe, they are expensive, but like I said, I've been running for 18 years. I've not come across a better shoe for the technology that's there, plus the lightness of the shoe itself. Like I mentioned, this is about 8.5 ounces, and I haven't seen a better shoe. So I've tried Nike, I've tried Asics, I've tried everything you can think of. This is the best shoe that I've found, and you should give it a try and see what you think. Like I said, it is an expensive shoe, but I think that once you try them, you'll be hooked. And like I said, I haven't switched, so I've been using these shoes now for 10 years, and They are expensive, but I just keep going back because I can't go with anything else at this point. So anyways, that's just a quick video blog on shoes, and anyways, all the best in your running.